And I'm going to make it bigger, and I'm going to turn it, make it bigger, so it looks like the person is riding right down on that word slope. Now I talked about renaming this campaign to be a little more edgy, and I thought the word snow rash might be kind of cool. So if I do go with snow rash, I want to move that so we can see most of the word in the design. Now you're probably thinking, I'm not using any of the elements from this template, but to me, the template is giving me inspiration to keep working on a new design. It doesn't matter how you get to the final design, but it does matter that you get to the final design. So having inspiration any way you can is a good thing. So I want to change the date on this to January 7th. I want to take this information down here and write Marcus Eder Advanced Ski Advice. All right, so I don't think the lowercase works, so I wrote it in all capital letters, but I will put a little bit of a space between Marcus and Advanced Ski Advice. And I'm going to bring that down to the bottom of the design, but I'm not going to bring it all the way to the bottom. I want there to be a little bit of a border. You always want a little bit of a border on the sides of your designs. So if you were to get this printed, there'd be a little bit of a bleed and none of the words will be cut. So the word disco in the background is an image. The word disco down here is editable. I'm going to write skiing, and then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Then I'm going to make the point size a little bit smaller so it goes with the word disco. We're going to be getting rid of disco back here, but I want to have that same type of feel where the S starts where the D is and the G ends where the O ends. If I bring the word skiing up here, it'll be easier to see. I can make that a little bit smaller. There we go. I think that works. I'm going to put an outline on the word skiing, click on white, and then click on the fill and turn off the fill, no fill. Let's bring the outline thickness down just a little bit, and I think the outline is too white. Let's click on custom, and let's bring the circle down a bit. Try to match the stroke color of disco. That looks good right there. Now the disco layer, I'm going to delete. I'm going to click on the skiing layer, and a shortcut key that you can do in Photoshop and other software is duplicating, pressing the Option and dragging, and then I'll press Shift at the same time to constrain to straight up and let go. And then do it again. Option, drag, press Shift at the same time and let go. You can move it with the up and down arrow keys, and then do it again. Option, Shift, drag up, and do it again. Option, Shift. If these other images are getting in the way, you can use the bottom one to do a Option, Shift, drag up. I would like to duplicate this one more time and bring it down, and duplicate it one more time and bring it up to the top. I'm going to bring January 17th over to the left, bring Good Vibes down to about there. We got Party Time on the right, Good Vibes on the left. I have this interesting line right here, and there's another one up here that might be in the way. I'm going to delete that one, and I'm going to try to duplicate this one and put it over here on the left side. I see another one right here. I'm going to delete that one and then put the skier back in position. I want to change the circle color to a gray. That gray might be too light because we can't see the word skiing. I'll click on the fill here and I'll bring the color down a little bit. That's interesting. Let's keep that for now. I'm going to change the background color. I could make it look more like the color of Snow Rash, or I can make it more vibrant by making it a lighter version of that color. I'm liking that. That'll be my first iteration. The lesson will continue in the next video.